Or what?
I miss my girl.
Or what? Oh my god! I don't even know what is fucking funny right now. Let's say hello to everybody. I have zero fucking plan.
It's good. It's good. That's fucking gay. You can put cream on your own fucking vagina. I'm telling you all straight. You can put cream on your own fucking vagina. I'm telling you all straight. Probably got up this morning like... It's how did you know that was my rule? You and I ain't gonna have a lot of fucking issues. Fuck you, fuck you. What do you want, you fucking swat? Fuck you, fuck you. What do you want, you fucking swat? Fuck you.
I'm pew-pewing it up over here.
I'm telling you all straight. The gun hole bitch, we're broken up. I'm telling you all straight.
I love how you do that when you make sure everybody has a wrench and somebody fucks up and everybody loses it. Oh, I love that. It's salt.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Sticky goddamn fucking pills. You don't fucking love me. You don't fucking love me. You don't fucking love me. I never wanted to be a felon. I don't want to make you happy. I'm trying to learn this shit too, you know. You are
Fucking bouncing on the edge of fucking over the fucking edge. Hello, everyone.
You're on the verge!
Holy shit. Hey, Boo!
What's happening? How y'all doing?
Oh, what's going on, buddy?
Every day above ground is a good day for me.
Goddamn right.
Compared to the alternative, you know?
Yeah. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I'm doing all right. If you have read ahead in the chat, you'll notice there's only about 10 lines tonight. So, I figured we'll do a phone call. The outro, yeah, me too. I just want to make you happy. Oh, Christ. So, if somebody...
ahead, you got a real busy 2 or 3 days ahead of you. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Maybe the 13th and 14th and say, motherfucker, that's like that's got to be like the crux of that 407-page phone book.
Yeah. What I do is I'm like looking over on the right-hand side at the little, I don't know what you call it, but as the page moves down, the little cursor moves down and it's getting closer and closer to the end. I'm so ready. And after the chat log reading, we're going to be done with Lauren for a little while. I've got tons of other shit I want to do.
Yep. I was really enjoying your Chris Watts stuff.
Yeah, I want to do... Kayla and I love like laughing at Chris Watts because he's a piece of garbage, obviously.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean... So I want to do some more stuff like that. I want to finish the crappy crap I was doing about the Groves trial. Excuse me. Maybe put a little more better production value into stuff. I'm going to work on that. I did get a new microphone. I'm not using the new microphone right now. A scroll bar. Thank you, Killdeer. My freaking brain doesn't work. Awesome. I tried to set
Hey,
up
how do we
the.
just remember things like scroll bar?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm old. My brain doesn't work too good anymore. Um,
Put
I
it this way, back when you were 16 years old, okay, so back in 1986 or whatever,
uh
did you ever think you'd be going onto a thing called TikTok or a Facebook? And
huh.
what the fuck would be a YouTube? You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't even do. I wouldn't have even been able to imagine anything like this. I was thinking about that not that long
Exactly.
ago. I my first computer was like a Tandy 3000 from Radio
Yes,
Shack, and
exactly.
I was it was like the best. I can still remember how excited I was. I got it for Christmas. And you had to write your own programming for it. It was
Oh,
like
damn.
so
That's what I'm going old school there.
yeah. So I couldn't even have imagined the internet and
Yeah.
the the Facebook and the MySpace. So before we get started, everybody,
Yep.
please remember I'm not. I'm gonna when we're doing the phone call, I'll try to peek in on the chat what's going on. If somebody's trying to get my attention, I'm not ignoring you. Please remember that. We're going to get back to normal after next week, after this week. So the last day is the 18th, and that is Monday. And it'll be me and Father Tron. And we'll laugh at Lauren, and then I'm going to be done with him for a while. Of course, I'll always come back. Bye.
But
So,
like I said, at least you're holding your cool a lot better this time. You're keeping your sanity, which is good. The
yeah.
last thing you want is Lord living in your brain rent free.
Yeah. I had, Jesus Christ. I can't even. Yeah, I don't want what happened last year to happen to me this year, so I
Right.
go away for a year. Um,
To the happy home.
ooh, yeah. So if anybody has a phone call they'd like to hear, the first one I see in the chat that I can find, I'll play it. And then, unless it's one I don't like, the meme is great. I I can't remember who sent it to me. I'm cracking up, guys. I'm really cracking up at this point. Hey Boo can testify that I was trying to find who sent it to me and I couldn't. So, but you were there, Hey Boo, weren't you?
I was there. I will vouch for her. I have no issue with that.
And just so you know, I didn't purposely assign you tonight's reading.
No, unless I know you didn't. It's not a big deal. Because I think it was, I sent the donations right after I got out of the hospital for my heart attack, and I said, hey, what's the guy got to do? Have a heart attack to get on your stream? Because I sent you an email. I'd be like, hold on, I'll pencil you right now. So, no, I didn't think nothing like that. I
Okay.
mean, if
How are
it's the
you?
next day, it's no big deal.
How are you doing, by the way?
Not too bad. I mean, quit smoking cigarettes,
That's
So
good.
quit smoking 7 times. Jesus Christ, it's a pain. Um,
Yeah.
But overall, heart-wise, doing better. I started my cardiac rehab, so I go to like a gym, heart monitor gym, 3 times a week to work out. Try to watch what I eat, because believe me, and if I could speak frankly, I'm a big fat old fuck. Okay, I'm 57 years of age. I'm 6'4" tall. I weigh 445 pounds. Okay, that's huge. Now check this out. About 12 years ago, I was about the same weight then. I went from 440 down to 280 in like a year and a half, right? Just by doing the things you should do. Eat right and exercise.
Okay.
Stop all this weight. What I do? I stopped eating right, start gaining back.
Yeah.
I was over 520 pounds last year.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, when I had this heart attack, I was kind of like half-key hoping I'd die,
Oh.
and I didn't. Yeah, right? Yeah, well, hey, this shit happens. Just
Yeah,
depressing and so
I
on.
understand.
So living through it, seeing my grandkids and my own kids, big lot of support and bring from everybody. I mean, even like when I go on here and talk to you guys about it, everybody's hey, man, be cool. But so realize there's a lot more. Put it this way, I don't know what's in the great big beyond, but I do know here on Earth that it's a pretty good thing. So it might not everything go my personal way, but the fact that I'm still able to get up and try again, that's a lot more than my mom and dad could ask for right now because they've been dead for a while now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I say that's what I said earlier. This has been like a bucket list thing for me. I think, okay, meet Kevin Smith, boom, done that. Next thing is, okay, get on the Baptist stream, boom, done that, cool.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
but and this is not I'm not insulting you, but you need a better bucket list if talking to me is on your bucket list.
Hey, listen, you're like one of them strong female figures in my life. I kind of like that. I got two daughters; they're very strong female figures. Ex-wife, who's a strong female figure. My current partner, she's a very strong female figure. People I work with. So I got bad respect for women in my life, just especially see what they had to go through. Like the sexual harassment that comes all the time. That's why one little thing I just spread around is like, no, it's not about protect your daughters, it's about educate your sons.
Amen.
Don't let them become little lords.
Thank you. It's not about it's not about necessarily changing what girls and women are doing. It always seems to be our fault.
Oh, exactly. Did you dress like that for a reason? We invited it? Fuck that. You should be able to walk around naked.
I don't have enough gas.
Somebody shooting body over it.
There and back
Incoming,
and there and back
Precious.
again.
Steven donated $1. Only 2 more days until we celebrate the 14th birthday of Mr. Penis. I wonder if he is his own being or a composite entity between a penis and Lauren Armstrong.
Thank you, Steven. Hey, Boo, just so you know, in the chat, everybody is saying that you are adorable. And they want to hang out with you at the barbecue. Hey, Boo sounds like a great friend. Hey, Boo.
Oh, I am that guy. I am the greatest friend in the world. Yeah, but listen, I sell cars for a living. I get bullshit the best of them.
Michael Mendoza says, hey, Boo really respects women. Wonder if he was raised by his mom.
And check this out. When it comes to that, my mother, who was born and raised in World War II Germany, who met my dad when he was stationed there in the Army. That's why, we got that thing behind us. I was born at Fort Hood.
Oh, my God. That's where my daughter was born.
Yep. So, me and Cyber Squeak, we've discussed that.
Okay.
And you were stationed in Germany yourself one time, right?
I was in Würzburg.
Yeah. I was in Hanau and Gelnhausen.
No idea where that is.
Not far from Würzburg.
Oh, okay.
Not too far. But so that was my dad, and he's a military lifer. They're the ones that raised me to be respectful and so on. But like I said, my daughters did more of raising me to be more respectful and more aware of what happens to women. I had no freaking idea. Until my girls became teenagers, and like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Educate your sons. Amen. I love that. I think you might be my new best friend. Hey, Boo never had a bunkie to ruin his life.
Exactly.
All right. So, I don't know if anybody wanted to hear a phone call after we read this chat log. If there is, put it in the chat. I might
funny
see it.
One. I was listening to some of those voicemail rangers that Lauren likes to leave. I think like Raptor Bacon's channel had his holiday voicemail rangers. Oh my God!
Oh, you like that? We can do that.
I like them all.
I don't have enough gas.
Oh, incoming, Precious.
There and back and there and back again.
Sadie's Burn Phone donated $1.87. Do any of you have some spare ear mites cream?
Thank you, Sadie's Burn Phone. Poor Sadie. Do any of you have some spare ear mites cream?
Wasn't there one that's also Roscoe's Burn Phone too?
Yeah, Roscoe's Burn Phone. Everybody has a burn phone. I'm not worth $13 a month.
No, Lauren, you ain't.
Yeah, that's one of my. Lauren, you are worth $13. Like, yeah, we can do that if you want.
That'll be cool with me. Yeah, if you can play some Raptor Bacon's voicemail, they are great.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out if you'll be able to hear it, because I didn't think about that, because you're on your phone, right?
Oh, listen, I'll hang up at that point. Just listen to the stream on YouTube. Yeah, that's a biggie.
Well, we'll see if we can work it out. I don't want you to have to go. The whole point is we like talk and bullshit and talk shit about
Cool.
Lauren
Cool. Hey, listen, I'm cool with that if you are too, man. I'm really cool. But like I said, I know you're saying that you well, make sure you get enough rest, my dear. Yeah.
I don't have enough gas.
Incoming.
There and back and there and back again.
The combat mechanic donated $5. I haven't had a hug yet. Can I have a hug? How about a hug?
Thirsty. Thank you, the combat mechanic. Holiday voicemail rage. All right. We can do that. Thank you very much. All right. Again, I'm not looking at the chat. If anybody's worried about wrenches and things like that, catch me after Lauren mess. Don't have your feelings hurt if I didn't give you a wrench. I'll catch up with you when I'm back to my normal programming. Yeah, I might have to rethink my wrench program anyway. But I can talk about that later. So, you ready to get started?
I am.
All right, so we're going to go back. October 12th, 2007 at 7:44 a.m. Lauren _A_200014 says, I miss my girl. Sad face. Why don't I have the new pics of you that you put up on your MySpace page? Sad face.
Now let's fast forward a fucking long time.
Hours
This is
and
Kayla
hours.
Princess, motherfucker. This is 10/12/07 at 6:31 p.m.
Yes, Kayla.
Kayla's had a fucking good day. She has not heard from Lauren all day. Now she's ready to listen to this song.
I don't have enough gas.
Oh,
And she
incoming,
starts
precious.
Go there and back and
Hang
there and
tight.
back again.
Winifred Pollard donated $1.87. My donation smells like 100% beef burger.
Thank you. Thank you, Winifred. My
I'm loving how all
donation
these
smells
new,
like 100% beef burger.
Beef burger.
Ooh, fucking love that.
I love how all these new ones
I don't
come
have
with
enough
the,
gas. Go
87
there
cents.
and
One more
back and
precious.
there and back again.
Hang tight.
Joey donated $1. It's a bold move to dump your girlfriend so you can try to get with her sister.
Oh, I like that one
Let's
too.
hear the call where Lauren can't take no for an answer from Debbie for 2 hours.
I love that one too, Joey. Hold on, there's going to be one more.
I don't have enough gas to go there and back and there and
God
back
damn it,
again.
guys.
Hey Boost Burn Phone donated $1.87. Just another random interruption.
Hey, Booze Burn Phone. Thank you. Just, Joey said it's a bold move to dump your girlfriend so you can try to get with her sister. Let's hear the call where Lauren can't take no for an answer from Debbie for 2 hours. That's one of my personal favorites too.
Oh my God, that is incredible. Undeserved chance.
But why? Because I do. All right, Kayla Princess. You ready?
Okay, let's see. Hold on, let's go back where I was here.
I can't wait for
so
this.
Kayla comes out at 6:31 p.m. You here? Kay, talk to you later. I guess you went out. Plain face, sad face. 8:40 p.m. God damn, where is Lorne? You here yet? Sad face, X face, double chin, sad face, sad face, and another sad face.
Looks like a monkey face to me or something. That
Okay, that's what it could be. Curious
it does
George
look like a
face.
monkey
There you
face.
go. I miss you. Must be out with your friends having fun. Oh yeah.
I don't have enough gas.
Hammered.
Oh,
To go
incoming,
there
precious.
and back and there
All
and
right.
back again.
Rubaru donated $1.87. I want to tell you a secret. I want to tell you a secret I haven't told anyone, even Mom. The only
can't
time
wait
I
to go back and
recognize
read
my
some of these
voice
things.
is when I'm singing Heart.
Thank you, Ruby Roo. I'm going to tell you a secret. Now I'm going to tell you a secret. Never told anyone this. Not even Mom. The only
Voice
time I
fucked up.
recognize my own voice is when I'm singing.
Oh
All
my
right.
God, you hear that? I remember who said, like, what the fuck does that got to do with anything in the world?
Like, what is wrong with you, Lauren? What is wrong? Everything is wrong with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Yeah,
my
when
God.
he said that his mother, I kind of believe he said his mom only drank twice. And I think
Yeah.
that was during her first and second trimester with him.
Yeah.
She never stopped.
She just
She
it was one continuous drink.
Oh, my God, yes. Oh. It's 8:56. I miss you. Must be out with your friends. 9:34. Sorry, I miss you. The fuck is a W face?
Yeah.
X face. Wow, 11:15.
Pissed.
11:15. This motherfucker's still out.
Yeah.
Guess I ain't gonna get to talk to you tonight.
Wow.
Sad face. 12:20. Night. Love you. Night. Sad face. And then Lauren decides to come back. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah. He doesn't talk to her until 4:30 a.m. That's so funny.
And then they just talking at her.
Yeah.
'Cause then, I'm scrolling through. Yeah, she doesn't respond until 1:20 the next afternoon. Good for her.
Here, I'll give everybody
Good
a
for her.
preview. I'll give everybody a short preview of tomorrow. So I know everybody's
go.
in suspense. Everyone's like, "What's happened to Lauren? Is
What
he
happened?
okay? Did he get pulled over? Did he get another OUI?" I'll read the first line and that's it. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to hear the rest. I'm so sorry, precious. I'm so sorry, precious. I love you so much. I didn't mean to stay out, but my friends wouldn't let me go. Next weekend is all ours, so nobody will get in the way of that. I've already made sure of that.
Yeah, he's got him buried in the backyard.
Yeah. So he was out drinking at the karaoke bar all night, I guess. Yeah, tomorrow is a long one. Well, they're all long ones until the shit's over.
Oh my! Yeah, when you scroll through that, it's like, holy shit! Look how long this goes on for. I felt kind of relieved for poor Sherry Twist, because I'll tell you what, every time he complains about, oh, they made $100,000 an episode, they should have given her 125.
Yeah, I don't know where Lauren. I love how he says that. Like, they made $100,000 an episode. That's nothing.
Exactly. Yes, so they have to pay people, you know.
Yeah, that probably doesn't even cover travel for the crew, or.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, think about it. They got to rent that place, okay? Unless the cops pay for the place to be rented. But yeah, everything he talks about. I mean, had he just just shut up, done his 5 years, and just laid low, well, we wouldn't have had this.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I guess God bless him being the idiot he is.
The only good thing I've ever been able to say about Lauren is he's brought us all together.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, Lauren says it like everybody in Perverted Justice got $100,000 an episode. Now that I would be like, hold on, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But he's like, they got, get this, $100,000 an episode. What?
He's like when Dr. Evil first came back to life.
I don't have enough gas
to go
incoming, precious.
There and back again.
All right.
The Combat Mechanic donated $1.87. I saw a post once that said Lauren looks like a toe. I thought to myself, damn, they're right.
Thank you, Combat Mechanic. I saw a post once that said Lauren looks like a toe. And he does. Thank you.
He does. The nastiest, the most fucked up, infected toe I've ever seen.
Oh, Christ. Oh, who's on live? It's Hey Boo. It's Hey Boo with me. Who's your,
Howdy.
who's your, and I always feel weird saying this, but who's your favorite Predator?
I mean, now, that could go in different ways. Here's what I mean. I laughed at Lauren the most. I despise Lauren the most. So, in other words, like,
I don't have enough gas to
go
there
incoming,
and back again.
Damn Doctor donated $1. Will Lauren get pulled over while driving drunk? Did he impress people with his singing at the karaoke bar? Tune in next week to see our hero's fate in the all-new episode of Days of Our Lord God and Savior.
I thought he was an idiot.
I'm sorry, Precious. What?
You're cool. No, like I said, my favorite Predator, the ones I love to hate is Lauren, obviously. The man is just, malignant. He's everything that nobody should ever be, and how he's still alive beyond me.
Yeah.
But as far as other predators go, the only one I like, who I kind of give a little bit of a forgiveness to, is the guy who came with the weed. Remember, he's like, "Here, smell this." Judelstes. I can't remember his name, but I just thought, it's like, this guy's a fucking stoner. I don't think he understands what the hell he's doing. That's not Nathan Downer.
Ice
No, that's not
Road.
Nathan Downer.
What the fuck was his name? Somebody knows. Here, hold on. I'm gonna replay this donation real quick.
I don't have enough gas to go there and back and there and back again.
I don't want this cookie
That
anymore.
damn doctor donated $1. Will Lorne get pulled over while driving drunk? Did he impress people with his singing at the karaoke bar? Tune in next week to see our
Thank you,
hero's
Dad,
fate
Damn
in the
Doctor.
all-new episode of Days of Our
Damn
Lorne,
Doctor.
God and Savior.
Thank you. I think there's going to be one more, Precious.
I don't
Hang
have
on.
enough gas to go there and back and
You
there
guys
and
are
back
really
again.
funny. Michael Lebrano.
Stephen donated $1. What's really scary about Lorne is that if you knew nothing about him and just ran into him at like the grocery store, you'd probably like him. He has a folksy kind of
Yes.
charm to him. Until you learn anything about him.
That's a really good point, Stephen. Stephen says, and thank you, Dad Damn Doctor. What's really scary about Lorne is that if you knew nothing about him and just ran into him at the grocery store, you'd probably like him. He has a folksy kind of charm until you learn anything about him. I mean, even Betty said that he had a charming way about him.
Yeah, exactly. That's why no matter what he does, no matter how stupid he might be, his IQ could be 87.
Yeah.
He is completely unredeemable. Any kind of crime you commit like he did, man, you can go out and save school buses filled with children at this point. You're not going to redeem the fact that you tried to go and have sex with a child.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing that he is going to be able to do to come back from that. I mean,
I don't have enough gas to go there and back
on,
and there and back
Precious.
again.
Oh,
Yep,
my
no
God.
Ramona's Heavy Wet Diaper donated $1.
Thank you, Ramona's Heavy Wet Diaper.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Ice Truck Killer. Yeah, that was the stoner dude.
Ice Truck Killer. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Michael Lebrano.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, again, we never hear about him. You know why? He's smart enough to lay low afterwards. I'll do my time.
Yeah,
keep my
most
head
of
down,
these-
fucking,
Most of these guys were. And I mean, I realize that I'm not perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. There's a lot of things that you can come back from. Everybody has made
Oh,
mistakes.
exactly.
Everybody has at least one thing in their life that every time they think about it, they just are like, oh my God, stupid move,
Exactly.
But-
Exactly, Bundo.
How do you come back from trying to fuck a kid? You don't.
No. Matter of fact, the moral compass of these guys, I remember, I was born in 64. So I remember back, 85, I'm 21. I'm living down by a beach. Me and my brother, my buds were hanging out at the beach, having a little bonfire going, drinking some beer. See this cute girl come along. Hey, hon, how you doing? Start talking to her. She said, can I have a beer? Yeah, no problem. So we're talking to her. I'm thinking, she's 16, 17? Say, by the way, how old is she? She said, 13. Give me that fucking beer. Get out of here.
Oh my God.
Oh my, yeah, exactly. Because she looks older, but I was like, get out of here. Now that was my moral compass at the age of 21. How's this guy who at 36 is online with this and
Yeah, I mean,
and I'll tell you what, every time.
they always try this. Every single one of them tries the nonsense with, I thought she was 18. I mean, they talked for a month. He brought it up numerous times. It seemed to be sexy. I feel gross even saying this. Like, it was sexy to him that she was so young and didn't have hair down there. And
Oh my, exactly.
he'd be the first boy to touch, stupid motherfucker.
Like I said, one thing that Lauren
I don't have enough gas.
He's probably got to go
incoming
one
Precious.
There
more.
and back and
Hang
there and
tight.
back again.
All right.
Dat Damn Doctor donated $1. There is a way Lorne can redeem himself. If he just bent over and fucked himself directly in his literal asshole with that black dildo all while sucking on his mom's
Thank you,
3
Daddamn
clits.
Doctor. So this is how Daddamn Doctor suggests that Lauren redeem himself. Bend over and fuck himself directly in his literal asshole with the black dildo, all while sucking on his mom's 3 clits. But you know,
Yeah, record that for posterity. Holy shit.
you know what?
I don't have enough gas
Oh, one
to go
more.
there and back and there and back again.
Joey donated $1. Rhoda, let the baby suck on the tit so I can feed. Winnie says, Rhoda, Daddy says let the baby suck on your tit so he can see. Lauren's
Christ.
breastfeeding instructions even sound
Thank you,
disgusting.
Joey. Yeah. Rhoda, let the baby suck on your tits so it can feed.
Oh,
Right.
God.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's so, I think when I really felt the most of, and this is going to sound really strange because Lauren's done a lot of really disgusting things.
I
Oh,
don't have
Ramona's
enough
Heavy
gas
Wet Diapers
to
back.
go there and back
Oh, my
and there
Lord.
and back again.
Is it Fuller?
Ramona's Heavy Wet Diaper donated $1.
Oh, wow.
Lauren never meant to go there, but couldn't decide which of the 19 exits between Nashville and the Sting House to turn around on.
Thank you, Ramona's Heavy Wet Diaper. So Lauren never meant to go there, but he couldn't decide which of the 19 exits between Nashville and the Sting House to turn around on.
Or even to, hey, pull in their driveway, then back out and go back. You know? Just turn around their driveway. Sorry, it's not going to work.
This was a mistake. I mean,
Exactly.
The thing that disgusted me the most with him, and I'm sure everybody has a different thing, he's done a lot of abominable things. But when I really felt the most disgust with him was when he said, you know, he was talking to his mother, already talking to her like she's a piece of shit, calling her other children pieces of shit to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she says,
yeah, exactly.
She says, they're making a fool of you. And he says, long as they're giving me money, I don't give a fuck. His whole state of mind, to me, like when he was trying to, you know, sell T-shirts and the YouTube channel.
Trying to cash in on his infamy.
Right. eBay. Like, what's wrong with you?
I don't have enough gas to go there and back and there and back again.
Out of curiosity.
Dat damn doctor donated $1. Joke's on you because he didn't have enough gas to U-turn.
He didn't have enough gas to U-turn. Thank you, that damn doctor. What's your question, Precious?
Oh, now I forgot what it was going to be. Never mind. My trailer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're cool. You're cool. It'll come back to you in a little while.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll come back in a little while. But yeah, like I said, that whole thing, him driving this, I had no place to turn around. Bullshit, you had plenty of opportunity. Like I said, pull the driveway, turn back around. I'm sure if you're low on the gas, the cops that were sitting there would have given you some.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I saw one of my favorite pictures today was, you had the picture where Lauren is coming out that front door. It's before he's getting down the ground. So, but the cops are standing right by his truck. They got their arms drawn.
And he's got his head down.
Yes, and this thing says before he realizes that there are cops there. And it's just like, he's probably thinking, okay, I got chewed out. I got to drive home. And no, you're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that. He just is so defeated. He just looks down like he can't believe this is actually happening. I mean, that's the fact. In Lauren's brain, I can't decide if he really believes his own bullshit or he just repeats the same shit. I think
he's like, he's just like what was the guy who did the propagandist? Okay, propagandist simply, hey, keep repeating it over and over and over. People eventually believe it's true. Yeah.
Yeah. If you say something enough, people will start to believe it's true. Unless you're Lauren Armstrong.
And long enough. Yeah.
And you say shit
look at him, it's like...
Sheriff's office! Down! Sorry.
Get down!
Get down! I keep talking over you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, He's a walking. Was that the Department of Mental Services manual, the DSM-5? He is like everything in there. Everything. I mean, like I was reading like his lawsuit,
Yes.
to NBC for the 40. I was like, okay, it's actually well written. Lauren wrote this shit. Mr. Jailhouse lawyer himself, huh?
One of these days,
Yeah,
I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through the lawsuits because they really crack me up.
Yeah, he's smart enough to be dangerous. That's his problem. He's smart enough to be dangerous.
He's crafty. I mean, he's
Oh
smart enough to be dangerous, but dumb enough to
to fuck it all up.
fuck it all
He can't
up.
think about endings. He's almost like what Stephen King has become. The man cannot figure out an ending. Yeah, that's another thing from Maine. Stephen King. You know, remember it?
Yeah. Yeah, such a
Oh, my
pathetic,
Lord.
defeated look on his hung head, Gorilla Spawn. That is one of my favorite moments too. Right, that's like the dividing line between freedom and the rest of his life. Like that's what
Is
the
that
rest
when
of
he's
your life is
walking
going
out?
to be. All right. Did you have a phone call you wanted to do?
No, I guess I was going to say, did you get a chance to look up any of those Raptor Bacon like holiday voicemails
All right,
or
let's
his
find
Ranger
that.
voicemails? Those are great.
Give me a second and I will find that, and we'll
Take your
see
time,
if
my
I can
dear.
figure out if you'll be able to hear it or not. Bear with me, everybody.
Oh, cool.
Holiday voicemails. Give me a second. Everybody entertain yourselves for just a moment, okay? You know what? Here we go. Still using the $12 microphone. The new one looks really cool. Here we go. Holiday voicemail cheer.
That's the one.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think it's like 8 minutes long or so, but man, he
Yeah.
really gets them going.
I don't think you're going to be able to hear it. It's going to be a problem.
I'll play it. Let me see. I'm going to hear it in the background.
If you can't, I have there's a program I can use where I can share the video with you. Are you in front of your computer?
I'm in front of my iPhone, yeah.
Okay. Let me see if you're gonna have to
I
tell
don't
me
have
if you
enough
can
I
hear
tell
it.
you that
Go
my headset
there
went
and
off.
back and
I
there and
can't.
back
I
again.
can.
The
Oh.
combat mechanic donated
Incoming.
$1
Hold
and
on,
87
honey.
cents.
I can hear
I
that
would
too.
ask Wendy out, but she farts too much.
Winnie, thank you, combat mechanic. Winnie sounds like I can't decide if I like Winnie or not. Like if I would want to hang out with Winnie or not. Sometimes
Oh, yeah, just long enough till the police come.
yeah. She'd be fun to party with, but then it would be too much. I don't know. I can't decide.
Oh, put it this way. Yeah, I think she'd be fun to party with up until the age of 40. After that, no.
Yeah.
No, it's because you got too much to lose at that point. Yeah, I've always thought that. Like, when you think about this, okay, so I realize this, that, Winnie has 2 kids. We only hear about the one kid, Rhoda, who was 18, right, when Lauren met Winnie. So, and Rhoda was 31, so that means she was 13 when she had Rhoda.
Right.
So basically, that could be like, Lauren, this is your future. Had you gotten poor Kayla pregnant, if she would have given birth to this Winnie, that's what it would have been. I always like to think that that's what Emma had in mind with him. Like, what person would be? Let me get a female Lauren. Winnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way I've heard it explained, as well. That it was pretty much all the things that Lauren does and is. She gets jealous and doesn't want him calling Emma, or wants to know who he's talking to, shit like that. Yeah, I would go see the Dead Milkmen with Winnie.
and each and every one of those catfish, are great in their own approaches. And I like some of the things that just went sailing above his head, like when Debbie went, what'd she do? Swimming with the polar bears.
Yeah, I mean.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Swimming with polar bears.
There's so much wrong with that.
Mr. North American bumpkin himself should know that, dude. What do bears eat? Besides other bears, they'll eat people. Polar bears will also eat people.
A polar
you do
bear
not swim with polar
would
bears.
definitely attack you. And who's going to be in a bikini swimming around with polar bears
exactly
in the Arctic Circle or wherever she was supposed to be?
Yeah, Lauren is the kind of guy that you could ask him, Lauren, what two foreign nations border the United States? And he'd be like,
It doesn't matter because he can't leave Maine.
Yeah, I know.
You know what kills me the most about that call? He's so worried about what Debbie is doing. Swimming with polar bears. He's so worried about what Debbie is doing. Oh, who's she going out with? And he's in jail. He's in prison. But his concern is what some woman he's never met, doesn't know what she looks like, but she sent me a picture of a camel toe, and she sent me a postcard.
Yeah, the postcard said XOXO.
Yeah.
Wish you were here, glad you're not.
Glad you're not.
What the hell does that mean?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Exactly.
Incoming, Precious.
Glad you're not there.
To go there and back and there and back again.
Joey donated $1. Winnie wouldn't party with any of us. She's too busy sucking on Dan's cock to pay any attention to the rest of us. Dan. What's up, Mrs. Dan? Dan Lover.
Thank you, Joey. Winnie wouldn't party with any of us. She's too busy sucking on Dan's cock to pay any attention to the rest of us. Dan Lover.
Dan, what do you expect? Dan Lover.
Yeah, let me bring that up too. Where did Lauren learn this insult that he thinks is such...
that's what he considers an insult.
It's so clever. Yeah, Xavier Lover.
Like, I always felt bad for that guy Xavier. He's like, what the fuck's this Lauren guy? What's he from?
Lauren thinks Xavier Von Erck is like the mastermind of all these, like Lauren's
Xavier's
destruction.
Yeah.
And he's just like living his life. Perverted justice doesn't even exist anymore. I mean, I like when... Go ahead.
No, so because they did their job, he's on to bigger and better things. Lauren is still hung up on what happened 10 years ago.
Yeah. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. I was laughing at that. I'm sorry. All right. If I send you a link, like a video share link, would you be able to see it?
I could try to. Yeah, to my phone, you mean?
Oh, yeah. So we could actually watch the video together?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll try
All
that.
right.
Why not?
Give me 1 second.
All right.
You guys entertain yourselves for just a minute. I'll send you the link, and since you can't hear it over the computer, all right, get rid of that. It's playing an ad, guys.
Alexa,
sorry.
tell Roomba to vacuum the studio.
Okay, Roomba will vacuum the studio.
All right, let me try this. If it lets me send you a message, I might not be able to send you a message either because of the way we're doing this.
Good point. Yeah, I can open up the YouTube app.
Yeah, I can't send it to you. Sorry, Precious. Well, we can just talk then. We don't have to do a phone call.
Cool.
Here, let me play it for a minute. Let me play it for a minute, see if you can hear any of it, okay?
All right.
Move around the phone, or I'll lose signal. And you give me 10 minutes so I can charge my headset up.
Can you hear any of it?
Yeah, you're fine.
You can hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's do it then. And if you want to say something, you just start talking and then I'll pause it.
All right. Thank you.
So I don't lose connection when I'm talking or when you're talking to me. and you get all pissy at me.
Ooh, getting pissy.
I love all the work that Raptor Bacon puts into these videos. With
That guy's unbelievable. I used to wonder if he was actually reborn also, because you think there's a lot of RB, you know?
Yeah.
Raptor Bacon reborn.
I never thought about that. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I love some of them have these funny intros, or they'll have the music.
Oh my gosh. And by the way, a big shout. Was it DJ Payne that came up with that intro that you have now?
Yes.
Fuck you. Fuck.
Yes.
That is a work of fucking art. Oh my
It is.
God.
That he came up with that one, and that's my opening, and he came up with the other one that I've been closing with
The
too.
outro.
Ugly. All right.
I tell you, there's so much good. Gotta play it out a little bit more.
All right.
For no reason, because you already know how my headset and my phone work when I'm here at home. So be pissing at me all you want. I don't care.
Hi. Okay. Hi, Carrot Gaming. I have heard of AdBlock. I was trying to use a website to share the video with Hey Boo, and when you open it, it starts playing an ad. I wasn't like gonna fiddle with it. That's why that happened.
Care. Still ignoring my calls, huh? Must be on the other line, some other guy.
He's so...
Some other guy.
Can you imagine being so insecure that if your girlfriend, quote unquote girlfriend, and I don't know how somebody can be your girlfriend when you don't even know what they look like.
Right.
But can you imagine being so insecure, living in a brain like that, with a brain like that, that if they don't answer your call, they must be cheating? It even sounds like you're cheating on me.
I think, what the fuck does cheating sound like?
Yeah.
I thought only my teachers knew that shit.
Yeah. What does cheating sound like?
He's never laid eyes on these people, and yet he's in love with them. He's married to them. He'd wear a wedding band. He fights his own family members over their honor, but not his mom.
He has to. I mean, the fact that he has zero self-reflection. I mean, I've done some fucked up shit in my life, and I would know, like, at the time I would be like, you know what? This is kind of fucked up what I'm doing right now. You know? Save your juices. Oh
my.
All right.
And man, every time I see that, continue.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, every time I see like the outside of his place, okay, whatever he's done that trailer, like, dude, you had some money coming in. Why didn't you just go buy a used trailer, tear the old one down, and put up something new, instead of like getting this nasty ass,
I don't have enough gas
the dump with oil stains on it,
and back and there and back again.
Extending the master bedroom.
Joey donated $1.
Precious.
Some fucking asshole nurse took your phone, and I'm gonna have a talk with that cocksucker. He doesn't have any right to take your phone.
Thank you, Joey. Some fucking asshole nurse took your phone, and I'm gonna have a talk with that cocksucker. Thank you. Please continue. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, they're cool. Yeah, the man is just. See, look at this. Like I said, looking at his trailer, the trailer of failure. The shed of dread, whatever you want to call it.
The shed of dread,
and all that, and all that crap on the outside of it. Oh,
yeah, just
this. Like when some people were filming the 10-mile yard sale.
Mm-hmm.
And in his yard, there's like, oh my god! Yeah, and the girl got sitting there, everything smells like smoke.
Yeah.
It's just garbage. Like, sitting here by the wipe it off, and he's going to try to sell it for $20. Oh.
Yeah, my grandmother was a hoarder. I mean, like a legit hoarder. And her house was a mess. Like she had a room. It was filled with like unopened QVC boxes. I mean, just crazy shit like that.
Oh my lord. Okay.
her house wasn't dirty. You know what I mean? It was there was a lot
But
of
there
shit
wasn't. Yeah.
everywhere, but it wasn't dirty. What really like took me over the edge, like I just figured Lauren's a bachelor. He will always be a bachelor, okay?
Mhm.
He lives like in a junkyard basically. You know, he has junk everywhere, but I didn't realize just how disgusting that trailer was until I was looking at a picture and I looked at the carpet and
Okay.
the carpet it was like missing patches of carpet were missing and I was just like it
Ugh.
looked like astroturf to me. Like I was like
Yeah, yeah, and like, what's up on the ceiling? There's like a door on the
on
ceiling
the
where, like,
ceiling.
I guess it's I'm sure what happened. Like, there was a water leak. It damaged those, ceiling tiles. Everybody has those drop ceiling tiles.
Yeah.
And instead of him saying, "Okay, I'll replace it," he gets this old wooden door and shoves up there and nails it
I
there.
know.
And it's like, oh my god.
Yeah. Poop Frog makes a good point. You can buy used
Poop
trailers.
Frog, what's up, Vato?
You
I
can
love
buy.
Poop Frog. That's my boy.
I love Poop Frog too. Poop Frog read with me last year. It's too bad he couldn't read
Oh,
with me this year. I loved his Gala last year.
His Kayla, without a doubt. Oh,
It was so funny.
Mwah. Chef's kiss, as the Lord Identity would say.
But he said, you can buy used trailers for less money than Lauren spent on sheetrock over the years.
Exactly. Put it this way, he could have bought a used trailer for the same $4,000 he spent for the engagement ring for Jamie Amy.
Yes.
He could have bought a used trailer, And what's he really need? Okay, get one of them old FEMA trailers. Guess what? It's all you'll need. You just got a toilet in it, a bathtub, you'll be fine.
He just...
That's what he needs to do. He's... I guess what's the old saying about, the devil finds work for idle hands, so I guess him keeping up on his yard or whatever is one thing, but,
it looks
going
like...
through his mind, like...
It looks like he starts, like, these projects and then just doesn't finish them. And then, like
exactly
you said, like,
right.
the door and then the fan taped to the ceiling.
The tape to the ceiling. Yes. Exactly. Oh, and what was it, a couple months ago? He's like, did his little walking tour there. Stopped in his bedroom. He's like, oh dear God, look at this. This man's 50 fucking years, so this is as good as it's going to be for him. This is on his downside now. He's already peaked. Hell, he peaked back in 19. Let's see, what year was he born? 70, right? Yeah, he peaked in 1969. Yeah, that's when he peaked. When he peaked out, that was it. That was as good as it's going to get. It's been downhill ever since.
Rach Virgin says, the missing patches of carpet are the areas that have dissolved from repeated emissions of toxic Lauren ejaculate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God.
I don't have enough gas
Oh,
to go
incoming,
there
Precious.
and back and there and back again.
Operation Law. You didn't
Joey
know about
donated
that?
$1. What the fuck does Lauren need with most of that junk he has at his
I'm moving
trailer?
to the chat
A
also on
piano,
YouTube
a
here.
copy machine. The copier
Yeah.
doesn't make copies of Bud Light, by the way. A fucking fog
Thank you,
machine.
Joey. Yeah, what does he need with most of the junk? A piano, a copy machine. The
Yeah.
copier doesn't make copies of Bud Light. A fog machine. Lauren thinks he's gonna make money on his junk.
I don't have enough gas
Oh,
to
incoming.
go there and back and there and back again.
Scarlet Ebony donated $1. Lauren thought he would have a date for Halloween, but she ghosted him. Badum TSS.
Thank you, Scarlet Ebony. Lauren thought he would have a date for Halloween, but she ghosted him. But
That's a classic. That's a good one.
yeah, I love the video of the guy looking at the organ. Is it the one where the guy's looking at the organ and Lauren's on the phone with Casey? Oh, I'm on the phone with my girlfriend right now. Like,
Oh, is that where he snatches the $20 bill out of that guy's hand?
yeah, it was either no, that was the copy machine. That's it. That's the one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he just snatches the $20 out of his hand, and
Yeah.
And I love how he has to let everyone know. He did it with the taxi driver when he took the cab home the one time, and
Oh my God.
he has to announce
Hey,
that
Woody,
he's
how
on
much
the
did I
phone
tip
with
him?
his
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah. The thing you do with Ramona when the cops came up, sir, we have we got a notice that you might be going fucking nuts. I'm on the phone with my girlfriend here. Talk to her.
Yeah. I'm on the phone with my girlfriend right now.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, you have a
Here,
girlfriend. You
you,
fucking
you ever meet that
deal.
kid, like, did you ever meet that kid in school who, like, everybody knew he's a virgin, but he'd always say, "No, I got a girlfriend in Canada." Did you ever meet that kid?
Yeah.
If not, I'm that kid. Okay, I was that kid. I was a virgin until I was 23 years old, and I remember thinking about that, like, man, am I ever going to get laid? And but buddy, I said, dude, just quit pursuing it. It'll come to you. Just and he wasn't kidding. I mean, once you stop looking,
Yep.
it will approach you. And Lord, just now I'm 57 and I've had a lot of fun, and now I think that sex not that big a deal for me anymore. It is what it is. I'm just, like I said, I'm happy to be alive.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the way it works for most people. I was, in a way, I was sort of that person. Like, a lot of my girlfriends had lost their virginity, and I just got tired of them teasing me about it, so I made up this elaborate story about how I lost my virginity.
To a guy from Mexico.
And they knew I was full of shit, but...
Exactly. You don't know her, man. She's from Canada.
Yeah, you don't even know him.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think I said his name was Larry or something stupid like that. I mean, no offense to anybody named Larry. I just, every time I hear that name now, I think of the pretend losing my virginity story. Because my pretend boyfriend, his name was Larry. I don't even know where I came up with that.
song, Losing My Virginity.
Larry, my pretend boyfriend. I loved it when Lauren was pulling that with Elton and Winnie. Yeah, Winnie just ruined Lauren's day. I love when Winnie ruins Lauren's day.
Who was Janet's pretend boyfriend in the Brady Bunch? Was that Larry?
George Glass.
George Glass. That's right.
I don't have enough gas.
Incoming, Precious.
There and back and there and back again.
Sting donated $1.87. Sorry if I'm derailing. I'm donating from the past. I think he uses the term so-and-so lover comes from died in the war racists using N-word lover as an insult.
This is a really good one. Hold on, there's going to be one more coming, and I want to talk about both of these.
All right, cool.
I don't have enough gas to go there and back and there and back again.
The combat mechanic donated $1.87. Can you imagine going on a date with him, and going to his house for drinks, and rolling up on that dumpster fire he calls a house?
Yeah. Thank you, Combat Mechanic. First, let's address... Thank you, Sting. So, Sting says, sorry if I'm derailing, and this whole thing is just a derail, so don't worry about it, Precious. I'm donating from the past. I think he uses the term so-and-so lover. Hold on, I'm trying... and it comes from dyed-in-the-wool racist using N-word lover as an insult.
Oh...
And as soon as I read that,
but man,
I thought, you know what?
Oh, man, yes.
Because he says, oh, what's up, Dan Lover? What's up, Xavier Lover? Yeah, that's a really good point. That, makes sense to me, Sting. I mean...
I'll tell you what, it really does, because that's one of those words, like I said, that my parents being born in the 20s, I heard that shit,
Yeah.
And being a kid raised in the 70s and 80s, thankfully, didn't try to spread that racism shit much. But I can definitely tell that my dad always thought, hey, we're white, we're better than them. Mm-hmm. That shit changed real fast. So I started getting older and so on. But yeah, I never even thought of that. But man,
yeah, I didn't either.
Point. That's just why he uses that. That motherfucker.
He uses it.
I hate that cocksucker.
Yeah, he uses it the same way. Yeah, T. Davis, Larry Glass. That's my boyfriend's name. And the combat mechanic said, can you imagine going on a date with him and going to his house for drinks and rolling up on that dumpster fire he calls a house?
Oh. Yeah, seriously, can you imagine that? Let's say, for example, let's say for the next 5 years he does real good, okay? But basically says, you know what, you've done good. If you decide you want to go to a bar, knock your socks off, just watch you drinking. So he goes out, okay? He's a little bit older, maybe he's laying low on the internet, and he picks up some woman in a bar. And he's going to get lucky for the first time in his freaking life.
Ever.
And yeah, he comes back, and when those headlights from his 1999 Dodge Ram shine across that set of dreads, the trailer of failure, what is that poor woman going to do? She's going to bail and run.
If she's sober enough to, I can imagine the only woman he would entice.
Yeah, we'd be the one passed out.
Yeah. Lauren, I don't imagine Lauren will ever be in a face-to-face relationship because it's this, for the same reason he doesn't really have any friends, because he has to explain, like if he were to meet a woman, at some point he would have to explain why he can't go with her to her niece's dance recital, or why he has to have, what did he call it? Like when talking to Ramona, he said he has to have like a safety plan when he goes to the movies or some shit. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
You can imagine how fucked up is that the rest of your life that you get to deal with. So, you know what? Let's keep my ass in jail then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what it is. He's just in prison. That it's his own doing.
Yeah, like
I remember what I was going to say earlier. The thing about Lauren is this. In the entire world, he has got to be the only person who is a lifetime registered sex offender that's a virgin, who's never had sex.
You know what? That's a good point.
He has never
had
sex,
Gaming.
yet he's a registered sex offender.
Yeah, I mean, and thank God he's a failed child predator. He's a failed sexual predator. Thank
like
goodness.
Tiffany said, you couldn't even do that right.
Right,
exactly.
he failed at that. Like,
I don't have enough gas to go there and back and there and back again.
Larry donated $1. Hello, Babsby.
Hi, Larry.
How can you say I weren't real? It was real to me, damn it, and I loved you first. I meant it when I said forever with you.
Thank you, Larry. How can you say I weren't real? It was real to me, damn it, and I loved you first. I love you too, Larry. When I said forever, I meant forever with you. Christ.
When I said that I love you, I meant that I love you forever.
Gay Mancos.
Oh my
says,
dear Lord.
He's overtly and covertly racist. From the N-word to saying that Ramona doesn't sound black.
Sound black, yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
That's how you don't sound black. Really? Well, good, because you don't sound like you have a penis.
Yeah, what does black sound like, Lauren? Like what?
Well, let's see. What was the stereotypical name he came with? Oh yeah, Tyrone. Remember that?
Oh
But
yeah.
You couldn't remember the name of the black guy who was in the Air Force, but he came with Tyrone, and Wendy called him out on it. So is that the most stereotypical name you come up with?
Yeah. Oh, you mean my best friend? My best friend when I was in the Air Force? Yeah, right, Lauren. Oh, Rachel Virgin. That's true. If he were to ever date a woman, the most horrible moment for a woman innocently dating Lauren is when she stumbles on the YouTube Lauren Armstrong world.
Oh my God! Yeah, right. Can you imagine her, like, especially after like the second date? Okay, maybe he's been a complete gentleman. He's taking her out for a nice dinner. He's taking her out for a nice conversation. But he hasn't gone back to his place. He hasn't said anything bad. Then she goes online and says, "Let me just Google his name." And a big bang fucking boom.
Let me just say this.
Lord.
Hello, innocent woman. Run away right now.
Yeah.
Because first of all, if you're at a restaurant, he's going to stick you with the check. I can guarantee it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Either run or carry a gun.
I mean, can you imagine though? I was thinking about the conversations he had with Winnie about when we have a baby, I'll never be alone with the baby. Can you?
Oh my God, did that? Yeah, I heard that, and I literally just did what I just did. Drew my breath. I was like, did he? Oh my! I never even thought about that.
Can you
I'll
imagine?
never be alone with our baby.
Yeah, not being allowed to be alone with your own child.
No, that's fucking nuts. It's incredible. But something that is funny though. I mean, All right, so check this out. Like, obviously, obviously this stuff has happened, but there's a case of a girl who's like, she was like 18, stuff with a guy who was like 15. She got charged. Now she's able to have children, okay, but she is a registered sex offender. But she is like legally allowed to have kids. So again, it might be something that could vary state to state. But so she's allowed to be around her own kids. But yeah, when Lauren said that, him just saying that is like, yeah, because he probably knows that he probably want to go after his own daughter or something. Sick fuck.
Yeah. His mom will take care of the baby, or Lori. And I'm thinking, well, I guess Winnie doesn't have any input on this, on who's going to watch the baby. Isn't Lori the same one that he called a piece of shit and she lives so much in the future? Or...
yeah, that's right. He only has one sister.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 5 brothers and 1 sister, yeah.
Father, son? I don't
Son.
know. I guess it might depend on some different things. He asks, are you allowed to be alone with your own kid as an RSO? I don't know.
From what I understand, I mean, it kind of depends. A lot of times they'll have supervised visits. Like, they have to be supervised. I mean, we've all heard about, like, some of those people who, like, like who Dr. Wolin, okay? His wife stayed with him. I think, I guess his kids are off to college, but...
Don't bring the girls.
Who's the other one that his wife stayed? Was that the guy who brought his kids in the Sting?
Oh, my God.
You remember that fat fuck?
Yep.
And again, I say this as being a 450-pound guy. I'm calling this guy a fat fuck, but he's a fat fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, but he brought his own kid, and it's like, oh my God.
How do you...
But yeah, like his wife stayed with him, and the kid had to go somewhere else.
Yeah, I
like,
mean...
how's that kid going to grow up? I mean, that's just as bad as... I don't know. I feel so bad for these poor kids when they go through that kind of shit. I had never even thought about that when... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, I had never thought much about that until I got older. Like, how much things can affect kids and how much trauma that is. Like, it'd be bad enough if Lauren would have just talking to her like that, without showing pictures of himself. It would have just been horrible. But the fact that, day after day, minute after minute, here, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. The constant thing into it. And I mean, this is Sherry Twist, okay? She's a grown woman by then, and probably she could learn, has some coping skills. But what would a true 13-year-old child be like? You're just brainwashing her into saying this is your normal stuff.
Yeah.
And that just completely ruins innocence. And now, as you get older, like I said, they're ruined. You didn't even kill the person. At least put them out of their misery. They're going to have drug issues and so on.
Yeah.
Like when Debbie says that she knew people who had been through this 50 years ago. She still spares the scars. And you hear Debbie's voice, Tiffany's voice just breaking. And it just like it breaks your heart when you hear that, like in her, how it's pulling at her. And you can realize, fucking A right, man. That's exactly right. That's exactly what it does to people. So with that kind of trauma, like that happened to my own daughter back when she was like 15 years old. And I'll never forget how it tore me apart. And how it tore her apart, and all those things. That's why I said, my kids are the strongest women role models in my life. They're in their 20s now, and God bless them. They're way more badass than I ever thought I was. They're way more badass. So Hannah and Aaron, this one's to you girls. Yeah, they're the best.
Oh, you're like the cutest dad ever. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, I got my kids give me a cool mug for my birthday a couple weeks ago. It's like, Dad, you're the man, an old man, but the man nonetheless.
That's cute. Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
But you brought up a really good point. Lauren showing her it every day and saying the same things day after day after day is brainwashing her. It's making it normal what he's doing and what he's saying and what's expected from her as normal. This is what people do when they love each other, and we love each other. So, and it makes me sick to my stomach. There are parts where Kayla, there was one the other night where he says, "Are you going to keep your legs open?" Well, and she says, and she says something like, "Am I supposed to?" Or, "I don't know. Is that what you're supposed to do?" It makes me sick to my fucking stomach. And the fact that he finds that sexy.
Oh my! When that's the thing about Lauren. Is like the more you read into it, the more you're like, oh my God, how bad is this guy? Like, for example, when you saw the original TCAP, how they portrayed him, like the original 4-minute, 30-second thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the guy's a jackass, no biggie, right? And then when you see like the one that he sent to Ember, that 4-part video of everything, and then when you read the chat log, and oh my God, it's also, and I go big circle back around, all the damning stuff he said to over a month. Oh.
Yeah.
And then when you heard about the MySpace Molly and all that shit,
mm-hmm.
oh.
I'm gonna change the subject real quick because there's some debate going on in the chat about something, and I wanna clarify what my comments mean specifically. About the Lauren saying you don't sound like you're black. The reason the reason that I found it myself, I can only speak for myself. Why I found that offensive was I took it in the spirit of it's hard to I don't want everybody to get like in a nasty debate in the comments. It was just like a throwaway thing. But I took it in the spirit of you sound much too nice to be black, or your voice is nicer than. Now he definitely could have not meant it that way, and this is Lauren, right. So to be fair, I take everything he says as it's definitely meant to be offensive, but I took it in that spirit that he meant it in, he expected her to sound like Matilda, because in Lauren's world all black people sound like Matilda. You follow me?
Yeah, no, she didn't sound hood enough,
right?
Yeah,
so
for lack of a better term.
That's, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But just to clarify, that's why I found that offensive. And because like I said, it's Lauren, everything he does, I find offensive. So we'll just leave it at that. All right. You want to try to do some of this call?
All right.
Does Lauren cry in this?
Which one is this?
Holiday voicemail chair.
I don't think he cries. I think he just gets more and more angrier.
Okay. You know what? Kitty Velociraptor put it. That's exactly what I was trying to say. In Lauren's demented mind, black people must sound ignorant.
Must sound ignorant. Yep, exactly right.
We're getting too sensitive. Some things are truly innocent. And that's true, Blarney Fife. He could have meant it in an innocuous way. But because it's Lauren, I find it offensive. Let's move on. Because I love all of you, and I don't like it when we fight.
So I give you a call, see if you got your new guy yet.
Some of your other guests you've had on.
Hold on, I can't. What'd you say?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I've been enjoying your other guests you've had on, like Cornville Three-Way. His accent. Oh my God, that Australian accent of his. And his stuff has been great, too. I've been listening to his content as well.
Yeah.
I don't have enough gas to go there and back and there and back again.
The Combat Mechanic donated $1.87. If you really want to see the true Lorne, listen to the time when he is talking to the decoy. It's infuriating and heartbreaking at the same time.
Thank you, Combat Mechanic. Yeah, if you want to see the true Lorne, listen to him talk to what sounds like a 5-year-old girl. It's awful.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Cornville Three-Way.
5-year-old.
Cornville Three-Way is actually streaming right now, so if anybody wanted to pop over there, go say hello or whatever you want to do. But he is streaming right now.
And then come back here. It's where the good people are.
Huh?
I said then come back here. It's where the good people are.
No.
We'd be hanging out all night.
No, I can't hang out all night. But
I know, me neither.
Definitely once we wrap this up, everybody needs to go check out Cornville Three-Way. Very cool guy. And that's been my favorite thing about doing this. And one of the reasons why I do it, because it's awful. And I complain a lot, and I know I complain a lot, and I'm sorry about that. But it bothers me. But I really am enjoying getting to know people better, talking to people you see in the comment room, and you know, having conversations, you know, just one-on-one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, voice to voice.
Voice to voice. Huh?
Hey, that's something I learned 31 years ago when I got in the car business. The best way to sell a car, either you get face to face, and you can't get face to face, get voice to voice.
Yeah. Hey, Shark, I was taken advantage of when I was 15 by, I mean, he wasn't 36. He was 23. So you're not alone in that, Precious. The effects are very much long lasting. There are things in my life. I have a very difficult time in relationships, all kinds of relationships, not just romantic relationships. And trusting people is very difficult. Believing in people is really hard to do. And the fact that Lauren is willing to just shit on a child like that, somebody that could have been me, or could have been you, or could have been your daughter. And he just doesn't care. The worst he says is it bothers him. His charge. Not even what he did.
My charge.
His charge.
What? Yes, one thing me and Poop Frog were talking about, like Lauren did his time in, well, one of the state prisons in Kentucky, then up to Jersey in Fort Dix. And we're both under the agreement, because Lauren never talks about him if he ever was sexually violated, because I don't think he was. And here's why I say that. Both the prisons he was in were either medium or low security prisons. So which means not a lot of lifers in there. And here's, so you could have a lot of guys that are doing 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15, but not lifetime. You're not very violent, ultra violent guys. These are like your lower, white collar criminals, chomos, shit like that. Lords. So what happens is, like Poop Frog was saying, he said he probably had to pay rent, which means, okay, he's doing everybody's laundry, or he's giving up his commissary, and they're going to let him, not get beat up too many times.
Right.
Because the old saying, like, hey, if you're going to sell the chomo, you're obligated, you got to kill him or they're going to kill you.
Yeah.
Well, that's like those high security prisons, okay, where it's all violence. And, which makes a good point. Like, why would I want to add a murder charge onto my, home invasion charge? I'm out of here in 24 months. If I kill him, I'm now in here for life, and then they're going to send me up. So it was always a good point. Like, he was so fucking lucky that all he got was 5 years. When you read all this stuff and you watch the videos and listen, and like when he talks to Kayla, and that voice comes out, how do you pronounce your name? It's like, it's just a brain damaged 8-year-old. What the hell's wrong with this poor child? And I understand that she made that reason, like, try to turn him off, see if he'll turn away, and not even that. You sound so sweet. Oh my God. Just disgusting.
Yeah, the giddiness in his fucking voice is so gross. I love you. Really? You do? Because she sounds like a fucking toddler. What color paint and bread?
Oh, God. What color panties and bra?
She doesn't even need to wear a bra.
I've never said that to anybody. Oh, my, yeah. This sexy little thing in the pool. It's like, dude.
We sit and we laugh at it, but underneath it all is
it's whistling by the graveyard.
Is a real problem. And we goof on Lauren, but there are so many out there, it's scary.
Oh my God. Constantly in the fucking woodworks. Like I was telling you earlier, that guy Alex, who with predator poachers, okay, he's like 20, 21 years old, great big dude, big bushy red beard, and he goes all over the nation busting these pedophiles. Okay, and it's kind of funny, some of the things he does, and I've heard like people say he's kind of racist in some things he says and so on. Well, He's 21 years old. Okay, I'll give him a little benefit of the doubt. In fact, he's out, exposed these guys. Anyway, he exposed a guy 3 doors down from me.
Oh my God.
3 doors down. I mean, I'm watching the video. I'm looking up and see there's me. I can see me in the back there moving my trash cans out.
Oh my God.
Because there's snow out. Alex is talking to him, and I'm like, what the fuck? So it's got like over 100,000 views. And the guy's got probation or whatever. He was chatting up with what he thought was an 8-year-old girl. 8 years old.
Are you kidding me?
Kids you not. Sent pictures of his Johnson to her and everything. He's trying to get pictures from her. So this guy Alex is saying, what was this about? He goes, I knew it was a setup. I was trying to see if she'd send me evidence. He's like, then why are you sending pictures of your mushroom to her?
Why would you? Okay, if you know it's a setup. Okay, there's so much wrong with that statement right there. Number one, why are you talking to an 8-year-old? Number two, if you know it was a setup, why are you talking to an 8-year-old? Number three, why are you talking to an 8-year-old?
Right?
What?
And now check this out. This guy's like, 51, 52 years old. Lives with his mother. His dad passed away like 30 years ago. He lives with his mom there. And it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I see him outside once in a while. And like I said, I got 2 grandkids, who are like, 10 and 13. And every time I see this guy outside, I'm like, motherfucker, don't even look over this way. Don't even look over this way.
Yeah.
But like I said, so in our neighborhoods, there's a guy on YouTube who says they come out of the woodwork. Oh, and like I said, so it's to say that we laugh at Lauren about that. And that's why I love seeing Lauren getting catfish going over and over. Yes, this is the stupidity you brought on yourself, dumbass. You could have made it all go away by not answering the phone. But as lonely as he is, it's the only kind of attention he has.
Shin, that's a great question, and what's really sad when real children are targeted, and it's not like a predator poacher. What is an 8-year-old doing online? If they'd had the internet when I was 12 or 13, I could have easily have been lured somewhere by an older man. I don't know at 8, but as a preteen or a teen, I would have easily fallen. I mean, for one of these creeps.
I don't have enough gas.
Incoming,
to go
Precious.
There and back and there and back again.
Joey donated $1. It's disgusting to think that an adult would find anything attractive in those Kayla pictures, much less say those disgusting things that Lauren said to her after seeing them.
Thank you, Joey. And I don't mean to bring everybody down, but I mean this is the fact that Lauren would find anything attractive in those Kayla pictures.
Oh my God, right?
And Fizzy Drinks, I agree with you. Fizzy Drinks says, one of my trigger moments was when Lauren talks to Rhoda and says something like, oh, I didn't know if you wanted it between your feet or between your knees. And it's the way he says it that is so fucking disgusting. When he's talking about...
Oh my God, he's talking to Rhoda.
Playing sex games with Rhoda.
See, well, man, one thing about Lauren, he must have, there's what's the old saying, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's flirting with Rhoda, Winnie's daughter, Winnie, the Tsar Bomba of crazy puta chicks, man. Winnie, she would just rain hell. I mean, what's the old saying about hell have to fury? Can you imagine the hellfire that woman could come up with?
Oh, I would love that.
Warned her. And like literally, let's say she's a real live person, because in my mind there's somebody like that. And she comes up to Rhoda, and she comes home one day and she finds Lauren giving it to Rhoda. Oh my God, the shit fire that rained down upon him, the torment that she would put him through, would just be exquisite. It's like something from Hellraiser,
Blarney is noticing that one Kayla's giant forehead racist. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Precious, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, no problem. I understand. Like I said, I gotta get up early tomorrow to go and do my workout before I go to work.
All right.
My dear, thank you so much for allowing me to get on here with you. It's been truly a pleasure. I'd like to say thank you to everybody in the community, Sid's Koala, Ruby Roo, Chevy Boy Capri 6947, Blarney Fife, Michael Rodriguez, thanks. I appreciate I did catch that reference as our Bomba. NWAW Skeptic, thank you. Branch, Poop Frog, I know you're out there, brother. Who else? DJ Payne, by the way, DJ Payne, great. I love your stuff, man. Loving it. Fizzy Drinks, thank you so much for checking in. T. Davis, thank you also. Spencer Silvera. Great Bashby, that's you. Yeah, okay. Baralaka. Me, hi, me. T. Davis, what's up, man? Sharknado, thank you again also. So yeah, to everybody, if I missed anyone, thank you so much for listening to my fucked up voice and everything and my stories.
I've had a wonderful time talking with you. If you want to hang out for a couple of minutes while I play our going away music,
cool. Yeah,
so
cool
we can chat for a minute about some stuff I'm doing coming up.
How you want to feel Dan inside
So just hang in there and enjoy Dan. And I'll say delete your archives and bye, sweethearts.
Better get that makeup on. Guess what? I am fucking you tonight. I'm not fat. I'm losing weight. I am fucking you tonight. And I'm not obese. I'm fucking you. I am fucking you tonight. Fuck you. I am fucking you tonight. I weigh 190 pounds. I'm far from obese. How many times do I have to say, Winnie? Dan. Who do you love me more, me or Dan? It's gross, disgusting, ugly. I am fucking you tonight. Honey, save your juices. I am fucking you tonight. You even sound like you're cheating on me right now. I am fucking you tonight. You're getting fucking laid. I am fucking you tonight.
You make no money, you got a better man. You make no money, you got a better man. You make no money, you got a better man. Everybody knows you. It's because you're the pedo man.
That's a fucking gross.
He's fucking gross all the way around.
It makes me want to fucking puke.
And anybody that comes in here and defends him is gross too.
No, you do not understand. I was raised by my mom. I respect women.
Oh, bullshit.
Listen, I have to register as a sex offender. I am not a sex offender. Fucking